Here are 3 things that you need to know about a square bill crankbait before you get on the water this summer. Let's get started. The first thing I have for y'all is going to be your rod and reel setup. And for me personally, I like a nice 7-foot to a 7'2" medium rod with a fast action tip. And for my reel, I like a nice 7-1-1 or a 7-3-1 reel. And the reason I like a quicker reel whenever I'm using a square bill crankbait is because most of the time you're covering water and you're aiming for reaction strikes. You're not really worried about slowing down. And with a quicker reel, you can more effectively cover water. The second thing y'all need to know is going to be your line selection. And for me personally, I know this is going to get a lot of criticism, but whenever I'm throwing a square bill crankbait, I like a nice 8 to 10 pound test fluorocarbon. And the reason I go with a lighter line with a square bill crankbait is because I think you get a lot more action out of it than you do with a heavier line, and because it helps with castability. Whenever you're throwing these small little baits around, the lighter line you use, the easier it is to cast. And whenever you're throwing a square bill crankbait and you're paralleling the banks, you really want to be able to get some distance with it. So I like a nice light line. And finally, the third thing that I have for y'all is going to be your retrieve. And with the square bill crankbait, the retrieve is pretty simplistic. There isn't a whole lot to it, but there's a few things that you can do to try to get a few more reaction strikes. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to cast out there. For me personally, I like to parallel the bank, parallel grass lines, try to keep it in that 3, 4, 5, 6 foot of water as long as I can, do nice long cast. And then for the retrieve, you're just going to hold your rod tip kind of low and just do a nice, slow, steady retrieve back to you, and occasionally throw a few little kicks in there, maybe yo-yo it a little bit while you're retrieving it. But for the most part, you're just going to do a nice, slow, steady retrieve back to you. Anyways, I really hope that helped y'all. If you guys liked the video, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.